Hey guys, this is Ben from Boost Mobile on Springville Pike in Dayton, Ohio. Today we're going to do a setup of a Moto E by Motorola. So first things first, it's going to give you a few different options. It's going to give you two options, actually a few options, in English alone, depending on your dialect and what phrases you use for things. Of course, there's other versions of Spanish and just about as many languages as you could choose from. So next thing, we'll choose our option. We're in the United States. So they're going to ask you to set up Chrome. I highly recommend sending statistics. This makes it better for everybody. And no, it doesn't really invade your privacy. They're going to show you how to use tabs if you have multiple apps running in the background. If you have any questions, usually you can tap settings or you can find help. They're going to ask you to set it up by adding an account. At the moment, we're not going to. But when you decide to set up your account originally, you may do so. So right now, there's no internet connection. So I'm going to go back. Sorry, I'm going to run through this one more time. I'm going to go ahead and choose a Wi-Fi connection and go on. So it'll just take a few seconds to set up. Again, it's going to ask you to sign in. You can skip that at the moment, but for you, if you're setting this up for you at the moment, then go ahead and sign in. Again, it's going to ask you to allow diagnostics and statistics to go out to Google. I highly recommend this. Next, it's going to have Migrate. Now, Migrate's a great feature if you're coming from another device or an older model and you want your text messages, your contacts, your photos, as well as your browser history. So right now, we are not migrating. This is a very simple step. It'll walk you through every step, as well as if you come into our store, which is 200 Springboro Pike in Dayton, Ohio, we'll also help you with walking you through all this. So we'll hit maybe later for now. So next it's going to walk you through a very quick tutorial. So it's going to say touch and hold to change or move icons, as well as add widgets or make changes in settings. So here we have our home screen, very basic. As you'll see in our next video, it'll walk you through every feature like OK Google, Boost Mobile. This is a cool feature so that you can Google anything that you have. If you have any questions, you're trying to find a place, find reviews, as well as call a place or get directions to it. So you can actually tap reviews. You can go down. We have a 5-star rating, and you can see our awesome reviews. We'll go through here, and we'll exit out. The next set is to set up your Play Store. Very simple. If you hadn't chose to log in right away, then you would need to log in right here. You can also create a new account, which is really nice. Real quick walkthrough. Just tap Add New Account. Very simply add your first and last name. There will require this. We'll go home. You of course have your phone here. So this is your basic pad. If you want to pull up your dial, just tap here, and then you have all your numbers to type in whatever number you want to call. You can also go to recents if you have had anyone call you, or contacts. Now with Boost Mobile, you can also add contacts for customer care or our store. Our number is going to be 937-433-0470. The next set is going to be camera. Now, this is a great feature. Obviously, right now it's on the back camera, so you can't see nothing, but we can turn that around real quick. You can see our Galaxy S6 is what we record off of. If you want to view gallery, you would slide over to the side. There are no photos right now, so you would slide back. You can also slide the other direction to change your settings, whether you want it to save to an SD card if you have one inserted, you want a timer between pictures, or if you want to use our HDR setting. You can also set it to when you turn it on the side, You just twist your camera sideways while your phone is on, and it'll actually launch your camera anytime you want. It's kind of a nice feature. You see something real quick happen, you just flick your wrist and it activates the camera. So next we're going to go over here. These are all apps that come preloaded on the phone. FM radio is a great option if you want to listen to music, but you don't want to use any data. You just pop in your earbuds and you can start listening. So very quick. Drive is a great option as well if you don't want to add a SD card, but you want to store your files somewhere else other than your device. You can actually move all your files to Drive simply by signing in and then adding a file to it. And that way it's backed up online, so no matter what happens to your phone, you always have your photos. Clock. Now this is a feature a lot of people overlook. Not only can you have time, but you can have alarms if you use your phone as an alarm clock. You can also have a stopwatch or a timer. So if you're cooking something, you set it. If you just want to watch how long something took, you would use your stopwatch, and so on. Another great feature, since we've opened up a couple apps, if you look at this little square tab right here, you just simply touch it and you get your cards. Now these cards are going to be apps that you used in the past. And the cool thing is you can slide them side to side or simply tap the X in the corner to get rid of them. And this would be to close them out to keep them from running in the background and eating up your battery life. You can also change your wallpaper if you're setting up the phone, making it more custom for you, simply by touching and holding. And it gives you a few options: wallpapers, widgets, or settings. We're going to go ahead and go to wallpapers. And I can go through the list of all these vibrant colors. They're really going to show off the good display. So you see the high detail. It's even better in person if you haven't seen this already. Whatever photos you like. If you want, you can also add your own. Alright, one more thing: by tapping and holding, you can add widgets. This is a lot of things that a lot of people overlook as well. So I can add an analog clock if you're old-fashioned. You can also go over and add a digital clock, Google Maps icon. If you continue to go over, you can actually open up books, read music, get current weather and news or stock updates. The options are really endless no matter what you're doing. So this is an overview of the Moto E. One more thing we're going to walk through, if you look over here, is setting it up. You're also probably going to buy a memory card with the phone. I highly recommend this if you take a lot of pictures. So simply go over to the top corner, or bottom corner, I'm sorry. And it's got a little tab right here. See if I can zoom in on that. Yep, right there. And you just pull it off, and your memory card will simply insert right here for you. You have your SIM and your SD card. Simple as just pushing it in. But if you buy the phone at our store or get it set up at our store, we'll put one in for you. Of course, you're going to have your charging port and microphone. Now this was a simple setup of the Moto E. If you have any other questions, feel free to call us at 937-433-0470 or come in the store and see us. Have a good day.